Did you miss us? Yes? No? Honest answer, no. Anyway, I want to thank Senator Murray and Reid for joining me. Look, I want to start by congratulating Senator Thune on being chosen by his colleagues as the next Republican leader. I look forward to working with him. Now, Senator Thune and I have done lots of things together in a bipartisan way here in the Senate. I'm very hopeful that will continue. As you know, I strongly believe that bipartisanship is the best and often the only way to get things done around here in the Senate. And of course, I want to first address the election. Many across the country, of course, are disappointed, sad, even angry right now. Now, I understand those feelings. It never feels good to come up short. But when you do, you pick yourself up, you dust yourself off, you learn from it, and that's exactly what we intend to do. This is going to be a period of learning for our caucus. As I said, we did many things right, we did things wrong, and there are things we must do, and we're going to look at all of it. As I told my caucus at lunch, we should regard this election really as a challenge. The American people have presented us with a challenge. We must learn from it. We must answer that call. And we will work doggedly in the weeks and months ahead to do just that. In the meantime, we have a lot to get done. First, we have to make sure the government's funded by the December 20th deadline. As always, bipartisan cooperation is vital to avoid a Christmas shutdown, just as that bipartisan cooperation avoided a shutdown on September 30th. We'll hear more from Senator Murray about that. Next, we need to pass the NDAA to keep America safe, to take care of our soldiers, to hold the line against America's adversaries here and around the world. And Senator Reid will talk about that. Also, there are other priorities we want to make progress on before the end of the year, which will only happen if there's bipartisan support. At the top of the list is disaster aid funding, to replenish funding vital to the programs that support communities in times of disaster. And we've seen this destruction and change in weather and disasters all over the place. In Tennessee, in North Carolina, and Florida, which were battered by hurricanes, but there are so many more communities in every part of the country, in the Northeast, the South, the West Coast, Hawaii, everywhere in between. So I really hope we can get together as two parties and make sure the communities aren't left behind. We also need to make progress on the Farm Bill, because if we don't, we go over the dairy cliff, and really so many dairy farmers and all their suppliers and workers would be badly hurt. And that, again, is up to our Republican colleagues to decide if they want to work with us to get it done. We're ready to get to work. And finally, a big priority for me has been, still is, and will be judges. The Senate will continue fulfilling our constitutional obligation to consider and confirm highly qualified judicial nominees and nominees to other agencies as well. Today, the Senate will vote on the nomination of a U.S. District Court judge for Illinois. I filed cloture on 2 more District Court judges that we'll vote on in the coming days, and we're going to work hard to get as many confirmed as possible. Bottom line, we've got a lot of work ahead of us, and as a Senate, as a party, Democrats are ready to get to work right away. Senator Murray.